If you're new to the channel, my name's Dino, and with my partner Adam and our fur baby Twyla, we love travelling in our Ford Transit camper van, and on occasions taking out our Jimny to do a bit of tent camping or an Airbnb. If you enjoy free or paid camping, camping tips and tricks, camp cooking ideas, and exploring towns with a good old country bakery, you come to the right channel. If you like what you see, press the subscribe button and come with us as we travel around Australia, one town at a time. Now, let's get into this episode. In this episode, we have come to
Mannum, and we're staying at the Big4 Caravan Park, which is at the end of the main street in town.
Yes, and it looks like we've got perfect weather. So, let's go and show you where we're camping. Okay, we just arrived to our spot. We're staying at a Big4, and I'll take you for a tour of the park soon, but I can already tell you it's absolutely stunning. This is our spot. I've got Adam on the duster, dusting off this. We don't know if we're actually going to put our tent on this or off it, but we're going to try to get it on here because the ground's pretty dry and the weather's going to be good for the next few days, so we should be right to be walking on this without getting our shoes all dirty. Twyla's waiting patiently in the car for us to finish the tent off. She's got all her cover up so the sun's not on her. And the doors are open. And you're chilling out all right there? And then look what we got on the way in here. We saw they had these slush puppies at the Big4 counter. And so we got one each. You got raspberry.
And yours mixed.
And I got mine mixed. So now this looks like a big mess. All right, we nearly finished the tent. It's nearly all up. Just got to put a few more pegs in the ground. All right, we're moving home. We've been put on the wrong spot. So we've got some help here. And we're moving to over here. So here we go. And I'm not even helping.
Check where one site is.
That's right. Check your numbers right.
I take the blame.
All right. There we go. And Twyla's yelling out to us. Beautiful. Look at that.
Thank you.
Well done, guys. Thank you. All right, now we're in our proper spot. Whose fault was that, Adam?
That was my fault.
Yeah, didn't reach it. Has this the second time this has happened? Remember that time you went to the toilet and then I had to move the van while you were gone? And you said, what happened? I forgot what town it was, but yeah, so make sure you read your map right. But luckily we hadn't filled this up yet, thank God. But the best part about all this experience is now we have shade. But anyway, here we are now. We've just got to put out the sides of the tent and we'll be ready. I'm so hot, but thank God for our neighbours. They helped to pick the tent up and just bring it across as you've just seen. How nice are they? All right, I'm going to walk into town. But we're going to let Twyla get her feet wet before we head in. This is the view. This is the first view you're getting of from this side of the park. This is the park here. We're back just a little bit. But this is it here. Look at him. It's having a good old time. We've got the best weather. Twyla's loving it. Just come to the information office. I'm just going to book some tickets on one of the paddle steamers here, and they've got heaps of brochures so you can find out all your information here. These are all the brochures and to see what to do in the area. Oh, they've got lots of things for sale as well. What are you looking at, Adam? Jam?
Oh, this is bacon jam.
Oh yeah,
It tastes good.
Bacon
I've never
jam.
had it.
Oh, maybe Julie, our Canadian friend, would like that. She loves her maple syrup on
Canadian
bacon.
bacon.
Yeah. Okay, so we've booked our tickets. All the morning was booked out for every day that we're here, but the 1 o'clock one was free. They serve drinks on the paddle steamer, so you can have some wine, a beer, coffee. Adam was happy, so they got hot chocolate. And so we booked in for, I think it's 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock.
One
It's
o'clock.
alternating days, and you can bring your own food as well.
And you can bring your own food, which is cool.
And there's shaded spaces.
Yep. And we can bring Twyla, and that's the whole idea. We want to find a pet-friendly cruise. Just come across the butter factory. I've got a feeling that it's not a butter factory anymore, but it's a lolly shop. So Adam might be interested on the way back. I think maybe. But this shop looks like it's got the things we need for this weekend. So we're going to go in and take a look. We have come into Roland's shop. It's your shop, isn't it?
It is,
Yeah.
my partner.
Mm-hmm. And what do you sell here?
So we sell whole foods.
Mhm.
So lots of South Australian products. Anything from oats to nuts to chocolate. Lots of tasty treats.
Yeah, there looks like there is a lot of good stuff here. And I'm about to send Adam in. And he's probably going to buy half his shop because this is all the stuff he loves.
That's good.
Especially the chocolate.
You've come to the
The
right place.
All right, we'll look around. So tell me, what's one of your favourite things in your store that you like to munch on?
Oh, nuts.
Nuts, yeah.
Yeah.
And what's your favourite?
Cashews.
Now you're talking. I'm definitely getting some of
Very
those.
delicious.
Yes.
And these are pretty tasty as well. So if you like your spices.
Yes, I do.
Easy.
Fantastic. All right, well, I'll send Adam in
All right.
and tell him I want some of those.
Okay, we can do that.
Oh, look at you. You've got a lot of stuff there.
Half is for you.
Half's for me.
Yes. So you have got this.
Did Twyla get anything?
Got some mango,
Yeah.
which she can have mango. And you got your chili garlic and lemon cashews.
Yeah, that sounds so good. Yeah.
Then you've also got your organic inactivated wildfire cashews.
Ooh.
That sounds like it's going to be a bit of a buzz.
Yes.
And then I have got some dried Australian mango.
Yeah.
And I've got a whole stack of veggie chips.
Veggie chips.
It's an assortment of colours.
Oh,
that
cool.
I will show you later.
Every town we end up looking at houses on these boards like everyone does, but this town's a little bit different because they've got houseboats for sale.
Oh gosh, $500,000.
$500,000. We'll take two.
400.
Oh, that one's cheap. This is double story. Wow. What do you reckon, Adam? Forget about the van?
Stick to our van.
Yeah, stick to the van? Okay. We just arrived to the bakery and we're being told that this is the best bakery in town. So I'm going to give it a go. I'm just going to get something small because we're going out for a dinner tonight at 7 o'clock. Somewhere where it's pet friendly, so excited about that, and has a bit of history, so can't wait to share that with you. But they've got a new pie called a cheeseburger pie. Don't know what Adam's going to get, but I'm going to try the cheeseburger pie and I'll let you know what I think. Did you end up getting Adam?
I've got a Cornish pasty.
Actually, I saw the pasties. They look good. Show me it.
Yeah, that does look good. And I don't even know what mine looks like. They had a sign saying they had these. Oh, that's what it looks like. Okay. This is great. It's got cheese on it. Same kind of meat you'd have in a burger. And also it's got pickles, onion, I think. But it tastes just like one.
And the pasty's great.
Yeah, you liking it? Oh, that does look good. The pastry looks really nice as well. All right. Got the Murray Princess. Now this is a model of it. We're about to go down and see the real deal. But we just wanted to let people know you can do 3, 4 and 7 night cruises. What do you reckon, Adam?
One day would
We'll have to get you babysat, Twyla. So we just come down to the Mary Ann Reserve. And you can see a sneak peek of the ship right there. And dogs are allowed here. They're just got to be on lead. So they're about to do their voyage. They're about to leave. But they're packing now. We've got all the guys in their shirts and ties. And women, sorry. And they're putting all the luggage on. They've all come down on this bus. And they're loading them in. This would have to be the biggest paddle steamer I think I've ever seen in my life. I just noticed at the back of it, got the glass windows with water coming down them. And then they've got a balcony there, so I think this must be like an eating area at the back, so you get this nice view and you get to see the big paddle going around. So they've got the welcome sign out. All right, this is the front of the ship, and I reckon that's first class up there. What do you reckon? First class? And then you got all the rooms on the side. And just next to the paddle steamer, they've got this here. This is the first steamer on the Murray Darling, 1853. Bit of information there if you want to have a read. I don't know if you'll be able to read all that if you did pause it, but that's all there. What do you reckon, Adam?
I've got no idea how much it costs, but I think it's pretty cool. I think we should go one day.
Why don't we look up the prices? It's taken a houseboat to a whole nother level, hasn't it? Something you don't see every day. Now, this is the glamorous part about being YouTubers. You actually have to work still while you're on the road. So, Adam's editing the first half of the next week's episode, and then I'm editing the second half of next week's episode. So, we're both working, and Adam's sitting on a esky, and I'm sitting on one of our storage containers, and Twyla's on our doormat. Because we threw our chairs out in the last episode and we haven't been able to find any in this town. Well, there was one place you can buy them from, but they were $100 plus, and we just want something for the rest of this trip. So just maybe, Kmart $9 chairs like we normally have. But anyway, we're going to keep editing, and we've got a nice view. If you look around, this is our view from our, so we can see a bit of greenery and a little bit of water. And then what we're going to do is do our editing and then head back into town. And we've got a booking in town for dinner, which we'll show you when we're there. Adam's decided he wants to drive.
It's a short drive, so I wasn't sure whether we're going to go somewhere afterwards, just in case.
Yeah. All right. So we're bringing the car out. But seriously, you could walk this. It's so quick. But we are in the car, and it's just coming up over here. All right, here we are. So we're at Firestone. And before we go in, I just want to show you this. So they do have accommodation here. And it's a beautiful old building. So this is it here. So these are some of the rooms that you can get with these red doors. Look how beautiful they look. And in there is accommodation. And then at the back is a restaurant. But very fitting to our theme, it is the old bakery. And we're going to be having pizzas out of the old bakery oven tonight. So anyway, let's head in there. Let's head on in, down to the back, and go get our table. We're going to be sitting outside tonight. So this is the menu if you want to pause and have a read of it. The prices are pretty reasonable, and I'm definitely going to order a bottle of wine. It's only early, and there's a few people here. Brought our bottle of wine, so we're going to have some white wine with our pizzas tonight. Twyla seems to be happy. She's entertaining herself by looking at all the leaves blowing around and trying to chase them. She's caught a couple so far. This is one of the leaves that she was trying to chase before. We're getting one of the small entrees to share of the broccolini. It's very deceiving, the oven size. Inside it is absolutely huge, and I suppose it would have had to been to put all the loaves of bread and the different pies in there back in the day. Okay, time to sit down because entree's here and we're going to enjoy this. Alright, look at this. It's good. And this is the second pizza we ordered. We're just going to share them between ourselves. We both definitely recommend coming down to get yourself a pizza if you're in town. Come on.
Oh, cheers, Twyla.
What a glorious morning we've woken up to. I'm about to head out and go to a museum in town. And Adam, we're all showered and ready to go for the day. But Adam is going to be editing and staying back with Twyla. So I'll go do the museum by myself. I don't know if it's pet friendly anyway. So I'll go do that. And then we've got a paddle cruise today. Okay, so I'm back at the visitors centre, which is the museum also. So let's go in and take a look. So from the outside, this place looks not that big, but it's actually quite huge. There's upstairs, downstairs, there's outdoors, and it's all the history about the area, the paddle steamers. It's going to be very interesting to have a read of some of these boards. Now, this is the one that you can normally walk through if it's not out on the water. It's just taken off, so I can't go on it, but this is the model, so you can have a good look at it. And they've got quite a few different ones here, and it tells you the year they were on the water. And the same as here, there's a few more paddle steamers. This is where it gets interactive, so you can fill your gaps in on the boats. They must have used rope, look at that. And you can hammer it in with the tools. And then over here it's got rope tying. So you got the rope tying. Then it's great, it's so interactive for the kids and for adults. And then around here they've got a few other rope tying bits and pieces. Look, here's the one that got away, the Murray cod. Look at this. And here is the Murray River flag. And this is how it looks. I get to have a go at steering it myself. Look at this. You can see the chains move when I turn it. All right, there's a few buttons here. Oh, that one lights it up. Oh, we've got sound effects. Now, it shows you all different times of the day.
The paddle steamers could operate in very shallow water, but navigation was still difficult when the river was low and captains had to follow their river charts carefully to avoid running aground on sandbars.
We can have a go at driving your own. Look at this, and normally you'd have up there, you'd have a screen, but unfortunately it's out of order, and you can steer it, and you've got that piece of metal there, you can steer that, and you need to get it all nice and straight to be able to steer it in the right direction. This is how you'll talk to the engineer through here. Give it a bit more steam. If you didn't think these Murray cods were real, check out the size of this. So just here we've got a 1850s steam engine, looking in very good nick. Looking like it could go straight into a boat these days and start sailing down the Murray. So here's something you don't see every day. This is a dry dock from 1876 and the only remaining dock of its type. There we go, on the Murray River. And so this is it here. So I'm assuming the wall down there comes down, the boat comes in, it floods with water, boat comes in, and then they can suck all the water out. So then they can work on the steamboat itself. Okay, now we'll go into the steam works. Let's go into this shed here. They're greeted with huge steam engine here. Look at this. Got a bit of maintenance area over here. Well, they might even do some shoes. And then we've got a few more over here. This one looks like something from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Look at this one. That's cool. Oh, and then they've got like a miniature one for smaller boats, maybe, so something like that. So this one they've got outside, it's that big, it probably doesn't fit in a shed. And something unrelated to this, I just want to show you this from this side of the road. Look at this church. It's right up on the hill, and they've got these stairs all the way going up to it. I'll just get a workout before church. Also got a bit of farming equipment you can check out. And this is where normally you'd be able to come out and go onto the paddle steamer and check it out. They've got a small one here, which I think is doing cruises. So this is it, the Merryflow. I'm not sure if this is the one that will be going on today, but because we've got one booked in for 1 o'clock and we are catching it from here, so this could be it. And then you've got another one over here. It looks more like an actual houseboat. Here you go, a bit of an indoor-outdoor museum. They do give you a map showing you how to get around and navigate it. So it's very interactive as well for kids, and like I said, for adults as well. So yeah, come on down. It was $12 for me to get in. They do have senior discounts, and also kids are a lot cheaper. All right, I've just come to Foodland. Yeah, Foodland. And I'm getting us 2 new camping chairs to get us through the rest of this adventure. And we might keep these ones for good in our new van because they're quite comfortable. They're really thin, like they're kind of like those cheap ones from Kmart for like $9, but they're just more comfortable. You can sit up nice and sit up more straight backed rather than being all slunched in those cheap ones. $50 each, not too bad. So anyway, we'll take them home and see if Adam likes them. So I'm back from my little excursion with the new chairs. What do you reckon, Adam?
They do look more durable.
They're just that little bit better quality, I suppose, than what you get at the Kmart. So Adam's still editing.
Do they come apart?
Do they come apart? No, they shouldn't. I hope not. All right, we're running late. We've got our little esky for our lunch to go on board. About to hop on the boat.
She's the oldest paddle wheeler, not the oldest paddle steamer. The oldest paddle steamer is actually that one in front of us, Daisy, built in 1894. We were built in 1884. I'm Barry, I'm your captain this afternoon.
We're going to hold her in case she slips.
Yeah, don't put her on the floor.
Because
There's a big gaps there, Twyla.
Oh, like over a grate. Or like a,
Hi there, represent the states of New South Wales, Victoria and South Australia.
So you can get drinks on the boat. So I've got a glass of wine. Adam's got himself a cider. They do a little bit of food, some biscuits, some fruit from around the region. So yeah, you can have a little bit of snack. We did bring ourselves our little cheese platter to have, which you can bring food on board. Someone brought a pizza. What a great idea to enjoy along the way. Alright, so we've got our cheese platter happening. We've got our drinks. I think we're pretty settled, aren't we?
yeah. Not often you can pre-plan a platter on a paddle steamer.
We just spun around and now we're heading back. We just finished our lunch and just enjoying these views of the cliff. He's getting babysat by someone we just met. You behave, Twyla. We're going up. Only 4 people can go up here at a time. Right to the top. Yes. Here we are. And we go right to the front of the paddle steamer up the top. What's in there, Adam? Absolutely nothing. Life jackets. And here we are, right at the front. And we can see pretty much we're camping just on that tip up there. So we're not far off getting there now. It literally has taken the whole, an hour and to get one of these passes because only 4. So every time you come up here, you have to have a pass. And there's only 4 passes. It took us the whole trip to get one of these. So you feel like VIP. What do you reckon, Adam, of your time on the boat?
Yeah, that's great. Definitely do it if you're in town.
Yeah. Right, we've just docked and we're about to head off. I've just been told to jump. That's right. They're sending in someone to send across the plank. There we go. You can get off now safely. All right, we're back from our big day out and we're going to go get some slush puppies. We end up getting large, the biggest size what is it? What are they called? Slush puppy. And Adam noticed that if you're a Big 4 member, you get buy one, get one free. So,
And we got late checkout.
$5. Oh, and we got late checkout because of our membership. So there you go. Become a Big 4 member. This is not a paid ad, except for the fact that we got buy one, get one free slush puppies. On our way out to dinner, we're heading out to the pub. We booked it yesterday. And it's all outdoors on the water, so we can't wait. And the best part is...
Our neighbours are going to be...
Oh, our neighbours are going to be there, the ones that helped us move the tent at the start of the episode. But the best part is literally the town is here, so you don't really need to take a car. I might have said that yesterday. You just walk. We haven't been here yet, but we're just walking past and we didn't see the door. Look how awesome these are. Because they were open, we didn't see them, but... Oh, you just want to go up and knock on it. Oh, hopefully no one's in there. Sorry. But we're here. We're just heading to the back through the car park. All right, we've got our seat. They have a fire here. How awesome is that? We've got plenty of seating on the deck and also inside. It's a bit windy. Sorry about the wind. But yeah, they've got the lights all set up. Look how beautiful it looks. Imagine later tonight, and then you got the water there. Looks amazing. So this is the menu I'm looking for the first time. I don't know what they've got here, but we'll have a look. Oh, they've got pizzas. Had that last night, so we'll pass on that. And a few different things. Prices look pretty standard. Yeah. Twyla seems pretty content on the grass. And then we've got a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc. Cheers. Alright, it's getting dark now. I just want to show you the view because it looks so beautiful. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. And then they've still got the fire going, which is really nice touch. Got a little bit of heat here. Adam wants to move closer to it. But there's a bit of a rowdy bunch up celebrating a birthday up on the balcony. And then I've got a feeling they're coming back down. So I think we'll just stay where we are. Here is my steak. Look how good this looks. Medium rare with veg. So you got, what was it again?
The chicken roulade
Yeah.
with pancetta inside it. And
Yeah, it looks
Tuscan
really
sauce,
good.
broccolini.
All right, let's dig in. Okay, we're back in the tent, and we had a really lovely meal. We enjoyed that, and now we need to watch our episode so we can upload it tonight. You ready for this, Adam?
So we're going to proof watch it.
Yeah, it's movie night. Movie night in the tent.
What time is it?
What time is it?
8:40.
It's 8:40, so
50-minute episode.
So we'll watch that and then we'll upload it. And
Son's already pooped. She's
yeah,
asleep on the bed now.
Twyla's fast asleep. You can't probably see her.
Oh,
Just. Anyway, we're gonna go watch this episode, upload it, and we'll see you in the morning. I got a pinch. So let me show you the menu. So this is the menu here, and then on the back it's got up nice and early today because we're to head out of the caravan park. But I thought before we do, we'll give you a tour of the Mannum Big 4 caravan park. First, I'll show you these brand new cabins. They look sparkling still. Then these are some of the older, smaller ones. They've got kids push bikes for hire. These are the larger cabins that face over the water. And then in front of them, there is a very large piece of grassed area that you can picnic on. Loving this camp kitchen. Bit of indoors, outdoors happening over here. Plus Adam's favourite thing, and I bet you we end up over here later. Look at that. Fridge, normal cooking facilities, just everything you need, including some outdoor tables undercover. It's outdoor play equipment. A little bit more over here. Got a little bit of an outdoor kitchen here, which has your barbecue and a gas pizza oven, tennis courts, and a basketball court. And if you're lucky enough, you'll get to see some pelicans. Here are the powered sites, and you can see there's some canoes there you can hire. Then, lucky last, you've got our site, which is a powered site. Well, I hope you enjoyed the park tour. Now it's time to pack up. Twyla's helping. Look at her. And we're starting to pull the tent down. But I'll just show you, like, I think this changes every time. We take photos, so we take photos of how we've set it up, but then we had to change it a little bit because we've got the 2 new chairs, and they're a little bit bigger than our other chairs, and this was already jam-packed, but I think Adam's done a really good job. Okay, so we've decided to try the second bakery today and give it a taste test and see how it is. Alright, so I've gone the big breakfast burger. This comes with egg, hash brown, bacon, cheese, and a bit of greenery there, and barbecue sauce. And then you just went the bacon bacon roll. And then the coffees, I've had a taste of it. Really good coffee. It's big for Twyla. Alright, we enjoyed that bakery just as much as the last one. The only thing is we didn't try one of their pies, so sorry about that. But if you do come here and try one of their pies, let us know what you thought of it. All right, we're just back outside the caravan park. We thought we'll come to the green grass for Twyla to go to the toilet before we head off to our next adventure. Don't even know where we're going yet. We've got to work that out. We didn't really plan much for this getaway, 3-week getaway, and we literally have nothing planned besides our last stop. But I thought I'd let you know too, there is a ferry service you can use that's 24 hours here to cross the rivers, and they say if you're heading upriver, they say the views of the sides of the rock faces, is that what you call them, along the river, are a lot better from the other side. So yeah, so your cars go on there, like caravans, and they just go all day and night, and it's right next to where the caravan park is. There's one coming now, so I'll film it coming across. Here it comes. They've got 2 of them, so they're constantly going. Now that's skilled driving. And they open the gate and off they go. And there goes the next lot on. And I just realised, I didn't know how these were powered, but it looks like they go along a cable. You can see the cable there. And it says on the side, warning, ferry cables. So I'm assuming that means there's a cable that goes underneath the water all the way across that must sag and then lift up when they're going across. But anyway, if you know about that, you can let me know. All right, now time to get into the chimney and start Googling to work out where we're going next, because we've got a few different options. A few people have given us some tips and tricks of where we could go. The only thing our biggest probably problem at the moment is that the weather, it's about to get really, really hot. So I don't think I'm going to be able to be in the tent with Twyla and ourselves because it's going to be just too hot. So we're thinking of maybe getting an Airbnb, hotel or something like along those lines. I'm getting attacked by flies. And you'll find out where we end up in next Sunday's episode. We've just headed out to Mannum Falls. If we had to come here literally 2 days ago, we would have seen the falls actually going. But yeah, they're pretty much dried up. But it's beautiful just to come out and check out the site. We're on the top level, and there is a car park down on the bottom level. We're just having a quick look around, and this is probably about 10 minutes out of town. So great opportunity if you're heading this way on the way out or on the way in. We did drive past it on the way in, but we gave it a miss, and we thought we'll come back and check it out before leaving town today. Anyway, we'll have a quick another look around
And watch your step.
and oh yeah, watch the step. Adam, I didn't get it on film, but we film our whole lives, and
Yeah,
the time
but not-
I'm not filming,
But not the accidents.
He went
it's not really an accident.
arse end up.
I slipped on because there's not really any steps here. There's
Yeah,
maybe
it's very slippery.
probably a 30-degree decline,
Yeah,
and it's on gravel, and a couple of steps. But of all things, I actually slipped on a step because it was gravel on the edge of a step.
yeah.
Not injured or anything, but just be mindful.
Adam had a fall. Showing your age now, Adam. We'll just head down here and see if we can see anything else. All right, so it goes all the way down, and look, these guys were in the car park with us. They've walked up and around. You can actually go across to the other side, and then it goes all the way down. And you can see where the water is down the bottom, what's left of the water. And there's tracks on the other side as well, and you can take you down to the bottom car park. So you can park at the bottom, walk your way up. We've started at the top and we're walking our way down. All right, we're heading back to the chimney now. This is a very steep part, and that's where Adam fell down there. But yeah, it's quite steep. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this episode in Mannum. Hopefully I said that right.
Yeah, it was interesting to see the Murray Princess. We didn't even expect that to be on the waters. It's not always there, just due to their tour guide, their tour times, and is it considered a sailing?
Yeah.
For a steamer like that?
Yeah, maybe.
Paddle steamer. Yeah, so one day that could be in our bucket list.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we're going to be
one day.
along the river still. So I'm hoping that we see it again along the river on its journey. But, you know,
Another town.
never know. Guys, remember to hype, like, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel.
And
it all
hiking
helps.
is on your mobile.
Yes. And, all right, well, until next Sunday at 5 p.m.
We'll see you then, guys.
We'll see you
Take
then.
care.
See you guys.